So it looks like ASUS just teased the next generation ROG Ally, and there's a lot of speculation here with this teaser video from them. And keep in mind, this was posted on April Fool's Day, but if you remember correctly, the original ROG Ally was kind of announced on April Fool's, and it's a real product. I don't think that this is a trick or anything, but there's a lot of speculation surrounding this new teaser trailer, and it seems like a lot of people think that this is going to be the upcoming or rumored Xbox handheld. Personally, I don't think this is the case. I really think they were just kind of teasing the next generation ROG Ally here. And I'll give you a few examples here why people are thinking that they're teasing something Xbox branded. In the teaser video, there's a part where the original ROG Ally and the Rikiri Pro controller actually fly inside of a little test chamber. I've got this controller. It is officially licensed by Xbox, but if you take a look at the front of it, you can see that it's got that Xbox button right in the middle. In the teaser video they posted, the Xbox button is completely gone from the controller, as you can see here. You can actually still see where the outline is. Now, this could be an Easter egg, just kind of giving me a heads up, or it could be that it wasn't licensed to be shown inside of this teaser video. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Another thing people pointed out was at the very end here, I've slowed this down and upscaled it. When the ROG logo comes up, you can see we've got four buttons here, A, B, X, Y. I'm not exactly sure why people thought that this was the Xbox layout. I mean, this is how it's laid out on the original ROG Ally. Can see a little bit of coloration here, but it could just be that blue and purple that they use with the logo. On an Xbox controller, the buttons are red, green, blue, and yellow. But another thing here is if you boot up your original ROG Ally or ROG Ally X, the same logo comes up right now. I'll give you a look here. My ROG Ally X booting up right there. And if you look closely, you can see a tint of color. It's that blue and purple. So I'm not exactly sure why a lot of people are kind of drawn to the Xbox conclusion with this. I've kind of scanned through the video just looking for little Easter eggs in the background. I haven't seen anything really hinting towards the Xbox except for that controller. And the last thing here was actually a pretty big one, but it wasn't in the teaser video. It's over on Twitter, or if you want to call it X, it's up to you. When ASUS posted this, Xbox left a comment. But, Microsoft and Xbox already kind of have their hands into these Windows handhelds in the first place. Game Pass is kind of advertised throughout with most of them that are released, especially with the ROG Ally line. And of course, these handheld devices do run Windows right now. So yeah, personally, I kind of have a hard time believing that it was teasing an Xbox branded handheld. I kind of think that this is just the next generation ROG Ally, and they may have one that is Xbox branded, kind of along the same lines. But either way, I'm really excited about this because in the video, we did get a few hints of what might be coming. On screen, marathon stamina, faster speeds, more capacity, and fresh looks. Marathon stamina, bigger battery, 99 watt hour. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. 80 seems to be kind of the limit for these handhelds right now. It would be nice to see something right there under that TSA limit. More capacity. Right now, you can actually buy the ROG Ally X with either a 1 terabyte or a 2 terabyte drive from the factory. You can always upgrade it later on. But in this video, we only saw the original ROG Ally, and that was 512. So it might just come standard with that 1 terabyte, maybe 2 terabytes, or could they be talking about more RAM? The original Ally only had 16, the X is up to 24, and 24 seems like a good sweet spot there. Also, fresh looks. I'd love to see two color options, white and black, and of course, faster speeds. Right now, we've got the Ryzen Z1 Extreme and of course the Z1, which nobody really cared about with Windows gaming. But since then, AMD has announced the Ryzen Z2 Extreme. And this is definitely going to offer a nice uplift in CPU and GPU performance, especially GPU. 16 compute units as opposed to 12, and it's now based on RDNA 3.5. We've seen kind of the same thing in the HX370, one of the best iGPUs on the market. It handles AAA gaming just fine, and it's very efficient when you compare it to Ryzen Z1. Cores are based on Zen 5, and really when it comes down to it, I've got a few thoughts on what I think we're going to see from the next generation ROG Ally. And even if I'm completely wrong and this is the Xbox branded handheld they're teasing, this is what I'd still love to see in something like this. That AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme, we get 8 cores, 16 threads based on Zen 5, a base clock of 2 gigahertz with a boost up to 5, and that base clock of 2 looks really nice for low TDP, low end indie gaming, saving a lot of battery life over there. It's got a 16 compute unit RDNA 3.5 iGPU, Right now, the way it is with handheld gaming, I'd say 24 gigs does sound pretty good, and they've already got that configuration out, but it would be nice to see 32 and a 64 option with faster RAM, up to 8,000 megahertz. One thing I don't think we're going to see in the next gen is an OLED display, but I do think it's going to be a larger display, either a 7.4 or an 8-inch display. And I think this time around it's going to be a 16 by 10 aspect ratio as opposed to the 16 by 9 that we're seeing right now in the X and the original ROG Ally. They're still going to keep that 120 hertz refresh rate with VRR. And for the battery, it would be nice to see a 99 watt hour. I mean, you could still bring it on a plane, but since they've already got that 80 watt hour battery worked out in the ROG Ally X, I think that's probably what we're going to be seeing. But keep in mind, all of this is speculation, and yeah, I mean, it could turn out to be an official Xbox branded handheld. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you scanned through the teaser video, found any Easter eggs nobody else has found? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'd also love to know what you want to see out of this thing. Now, an OLED would be my top choice, but for some reason in my head, I just got this feeling that we're not going to see an OLED just yet with the ROG Ally. And as soon as more real information is released, I'll post it up in my community section. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Like always, thanks for watching.